volume thing is giving us some trouble, but that's okay. We can figure it out. First thing is to name the shape, and these are both pyramids, okay? So our focus for today was to do the pyramids and find their volume. What is the difference between these two, besides being different sizes? The big difference is that they both have different bases. I'm going to do the base in green here. All right, the base here, right, is that square, and the base here is a triangle. So we use the same formula. We use the same formula to find the volume. Volume equals capital BH. Oops, sorry, it's volume equals, that's for a prism, 1/3 capital BH. Volume equals 1/3 capital BH. So that's how we start. But then we have to, I'm going to change this big B to green to make the point that that big B depends on the shape of the base of the pyramid. Okay, the base of a pyramid is an actual shape, where the base of, like, let's say the base of a triangle, the base of a triangle would be just a line, where the base of the pyramid, is an actual shape. All right, so let's look at this square pyramid. Pyramids are named for their base, the shape of their base. So let's look at the square pyramid. We have to figure out what the area of that base is, and we find the area of a square by doing length times width, or base times height. So what are the length and width, or base and height, of the base, the square base here? We have 2 and we have 2. All right, so we get 4. All right, so then the volume equals 1/3. I'm going to change over to green because I want to make that point. The answer to my area of the base was 4. And then what's the height? The H in this formula represents the height of the whole pyramid. So that goes from the shape base, that green shaded in part, that goes up here like that. So that would be 5 in this case. All right. So then we'll multiply those and get our answer. I hate when it does that, which basically gives us 20 divided by 3, which would be 6 2/3 feet cubed, since we're doing volume. All right, now let's look and see what's the difference in this one. What's going to be the difference? A lot of it's going to be the same. So volume equals 1/3. Now that green part here is the important part. Okay, we're looking for just the area of the base. And in this case, the base is a triangle. We don't find area of a triangle the same way we find area of a square or rectangle. We need to use a different formula. We use 1/2 base times height. So now we're looking at just this green shape, ignoring the rest of the pyramid. We're just looking at the base of that triangle. And we see that we have 1/2. We see the right angle right here in this corner, so we know that these two dimensions are the base and the height of that triangle. That's going to give us 1.4 times 1.8. All right. Oopsie. So 1.4 times 1.8 equals that, and then divided by 2, since we're multiplying by half, is 1.26. All right, so then we're going to plug that in for the area of the base, the big B, 1.26. Go back to my purple. What's the height of the whole pyramid here. I see my right angle going into the base shape of the pyramid, the base of the pyramid. So that's going to be 2.4. All right, so now I'm going to do 1.26. 1.26 times 2.4 equals that, and then I have to divide it by 3, which is like multiplying by 1/3, and it comes to 1.008. That's going to be meters cubed. Okay, so what's the big difference here? The big difference is the base. All right, the base on this left one, we had a square base, which is the same as, rectangle. You'd solve it the same way. And then here is a triangular base. All right, big B. We'll call it big B to not get confused. All right, and you see how the difference is that 1/2 there. Right here, there's no 1/2 because of the shape of the base. All right, so there we have it. That is our little review. Now, there's one other issue that we're having, and that is when there's an extra dimension. An extra dimension, so I'll do that quickly as well. We have a pyramid, all right, a pyramid here. And what is the shape of the base? The shape of the base. Okay, I see this height going down and hitting the base at a right angle, so I know this is my base. That's my base, right there. So I have a triangular base of my pyramid. Well, to find the volume of a pyramid, I'm simply doing 1/3 times capital B times lowercase h. All right, I'm ready to solve. I'm going to focus on the B here. What is the shape of the base? It's a triangle. Big B stands for the area of that base, so we need the area formula for a triangle, which is 1/2 BH. Now, base and height always have to meet at a right angle. So in this triangle right here, in this triangle, that triangle, the B, the green shape that I have right there, there's all three sides are labeled, but we only need 2 of them. We only need B and H. So how do you pick which one's the right one? Which 2 are the right ones? Does that make sense? Which 2 are we going to choose? And which one is left out? Well, base and height always have to meet at a right angle. All right, so our right angle is right over there. There's our right angle. So that means the 10 is out. No thank you, 10. All right, and we're instead going to use the 8 and the 6 as the base and height of that triangle. Now, when we calculate, 1/2 of 8 is 4. 4 times 6 is 24. So now we know that 24 is going to go in for big B. Now we can fill in the rest. 1/3 of 24. And the height here is 12. So when we multiply, 24 times 12 equals 288 divided by 3 gives us 96. So that gives us 96, and feet cubed is our final answer. Okay, so that was a triangular prism, so we needed that 1/2 piece in there. I mean, triangular pyramid, sorry, not a prism. Triangular pyramid, and so because it has a base of a triangle, it had to have that 1/2. Woo! All right, come on, we're going to get this. We can do it. We can do it.